everybody, welcome! Today I'm going to be discussing one of my very favorite topics, Soulmate asteroid pairings. If you are new to astrology and have only worked with planets, or if you've only sprinkled a few of the more popular asteroids into your charts, this video is for you. Asteroids are a lot of fun, and I find they give a lot of context to the planetary aspects that I'm seeing in my charts. They can add great detail, and they're really easy to read. And when you're looking at the possibility of someone being a soulmate or a twin flame, asteroid placements can really help to discern that. There are many asteroid pairs that commonly show up in the charts of twin flames and soulmates. So let's kind of just jump right in here. The first thing you're going to want to do is use astro.com's extended chart selection page. Select the two people whose charts you'd like to compare, then select the synastry chart option. Next, you'll want to choose the asteroids you'd like to use. So you'll see there is a drop box where you can kind of choose from popular asteroids and stars. Personally, when I am doing synastry, I always select Juno, Ceres, Pallas, Vesta, Chiron, the prenatal, lunar, and solar eclipses, the part of fortune, and the vertex, all from this drop-down box. Now we can move on to the field for manual entry. This is where the magic really happens, guys. Asteroids entered here are limited to 10 at a time, but that's okay. That's what screenshots are for, right? So each asteroid has a number, and you'll enter those numbers here separated by commas. As you can see here, I've put in two asteroids, perhaps the most notorious of the soulmate pairs, Eros, number 433, and Psyche, number 16. So I'm going to press continue and we'll see what we get. Okay, so this is the chart of my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather. And as you can see, we have Eros and Psyche on the chart, and surprisingly, they don't really make any aspects to each other. This was a really terrific couple. They were quite bonded. They were pioneers. They came over from Norway together and had many, many children, half of whom died from disease at young ages. So the couple had been through a lot, and I'm surprised to see that they don't have this asteroid pairing really in their synastry. This is a couple whose synastry I have been examining for potential signs of a twin flame relationship. One thing I do see here is that her Venus is very widely conjunct Psyche, while his Mars is very widely conjunct Psyche. That's almost notable. There would have to be many, many other aspects before we would look at that and say, hey, that's meaningful. But let's go ahead and move on here. So now that we've learned how to create these charts and how to input these asteroid numbers, let's take a look at some of the most popular soulmate asteroid pairings. Our list begins with Eros and Psyche. Psyche means soul, and this pairing creates divine soulful love that is also full of passion. Next is one of my personal favorites, Sutio and Sumana. These words literally mean star boy and star girl in the Hopi language, so this may indicate some type of cosmic traveler type of soulmate or twin flame relationship. Next we have Nord and Nerthus from Norse mythology. Adam and Eve, Isis and Osiris. This pair is common in twin flame charts, but it also appears in close soul-to-soul relationships. We have Horus and Hathor, Zeus and Hera, Saturn and his wife Rhea, King and Queen, Groom and Bride, Ask and Embla. These are Norse mythology's first man and woman. We've got the wounded healer, Chiron, and his wife, Chariklo, Jupiter and Themis, Jupiter and Juno, Odysseus and Penelope, Tristan and Isolde, and Adonis and Inanen. I probably butchered a couple of those words in there somewhere, but nevertheless, there they are. Couple more here for ya. We have, again from Norse mythology, probably going to pronounce this wrong, Iduna and Braj, I believe. We've got Pluto and Persephone, Uranus and Gaia, Neptune and Salacia, Sita and Rama. This is the human incarnation of the Hindu god Vishnu, and we've got Endymion and Selene, Isaac and Rebecca, and last but no relation least, Josefa and Mary. So that pretty much wraps it up, guys. I hope you will have fun with these asteroids, and I want to just add one thing. It's very important to remember that not every soulmate asteroid pairing will be present in every couple's chart, and these pairings will hold different significance to different couples. The absolute best thing to do is to read about the stories and the myths themselves to see how they may relate to the relationship that you're in. Also, you don't want to limit yourself to only looking for conjunctions. Be sure to consider trines, oppositions, squares, sextiles, as well as all the minor aspects like noviles. These are all really significant, and they contribute to the larger picture. Asteroids are great for really giving more insight, giving more depth and detail to what we're looking at in the charts. Just keep in mind that the more minor the aspect is, the tighter you're going to want to keep the orb for that aspect. Another thing to look for besides actual pairings of these soulmate asteroids would be aspects between the same asteroid in two charts. So for example, maybe you have Eros square Eros with your partner, or Psyche opposition Psyche. That would be something else to look at. If you find that you and your partner have many oppositions between same planets or same asteroids or squares, this may be an indication that you are twin flames or twin waves, and certainly warrants more investigation. You should send me your astrology if this is in fact the case. And on that note, on screen right now, you will see the instructions for doing so. If you feel that your synastry with your partner is just pretty wild and you think you might be twin flames or twin waves, please do send me your birth information, complete with time, date, and location for both you and your partner, and I will investigate it and possibly cover it in an upcoming video. One last thing, if anybody feels that I missed some soulmate pairings, some asteroids that I should have had on my list here, please feel free to add them in the comment section below for other viewers, and I would appreciate it. Thank you so much, and until next time, guys, take care. Namaste.